So we take a nice plastic bowl, box, whatever it is. I've got it all to pieces. Put the main body in and these two little nuts and cover it in distilled vinegar. It smells quite strong, this stuff, but this isn't part of the main house, so it's not going to upset or disturb anyone. Now in the end that took 7 bottles to cover it in this box thing, but that's alright. In the meantime, while it's soaking, we'll take the tote and the knob and give them a bit of a sand and a polish up. I think this might be plastic. It won't matter, I can paint it. It's been 24 hours since I put this plane into the vinegar to soak, and I watched the rushes in the meantime and I saw myself, and I've decided that this thing makes me look a bit like Benny Hill, so to hell with that. If I could travel back in time, I'd go back and buy the next size up, but as it is, here we are. That was a waste of money. Right, anyway, we're going to have a look at this. It's still fizzing and bubbling a little bit, and this is my favourite part. You'll see in a second when I give this a scrub. All it takes is a little bit of steel wool, something like this, and I'll just bring the camera over so you can see into it. There, now look in here. It's a little bit clumsy trying to do it one-handed, but never mind. Just see when I rub this how the rust just disappears and comes away. Can you see the difference there between one side and the other? Look at that. Look at the back of it. I'll just try and prop it up and just give that a rub. And you see that? It just comes away as if there's absolutely, as if it's only dirt. And you couldn't scrape that off with a chisel before you put it in vinegar. Okay, I'll give that a really good wash. And having given it a good old scrub in the vinegar, now we'll don the marigolds and put in some washing up water. And just get the smell off and the vinegar. We don't want it soaking in there for too long. It does nasty things to the metal, but just have a look at that. Can you see that properly from there? That's come up so much better than it was, and it's not anywhere near what it's going to look like, but it's still an awful lot better. I still can't shift this thing yet, but a tap with a hammer, I think, and possibly some WD-40. But into here for now. Also in here are the little screw nuts that held the handles in place. She doesn't know yet, but her name is Lavender, and you will see why later. So into the washing up liquid and just a rinse, a scrub. Get that vinegar off. And from there, it's going into an old roasting tin. And these things are absolutely ideal when you're working with oils. So we put it, I'll give it a little wipe, and we'll transfer it from the bowl into the roasting tin, where it's going to be assaulted by water displacement number 40. That was their 40th effort. It was the one that worked. There, what do you think of that now? That's coming on, but it's nowhere near. So, into there with it. We'll get rid of the vinegar in the washing up bowl. More in a second.